Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Raging Insani, and today we are back with the third episode in the second game of our Los Angeles Rams franchise. Now, after barely escaping the Buccaneers in our season debut but squeaking out with the win, Week 2 we're going to be traveling to the Meadowlands as we're matched up against the New York Giants. Before we get to the game though, I'm going to take you guys to see their roster right now. So taking a look at the Giants roster, you guys are going to see that some things have actually changed. 3 major changes have occurred on this team within the past season. The first would be the addition of Atlanta Falcons middle linebacker Paul Warlow. The second would be the loss of Prince Amukamara at cornerback and replaced with ex-Steelers corner William Gay. A pretty large downgrade and invitation to throw if you ask me. And lastly, the addition of New England Patriots strong safety Deron Harmon. Otherwise, the team is basically the same. Eli is still at quarterback, so we should expect some interceptions this game. Both Cruz and Odell are healthy, so expect a pass-heavy offense by the Giants. And they actually have some strong safeties, with both Harmon sitting at strong safety at a 90 overall, and sophomore year standout Landon Collins from Alabama sitting at free safety with a 96 overall in only his second year. After getting bashed by the run last game and not being able to establish one ourselves last week, our main goals are to close up our front line on defense while forcing some inaccurate throws by Eli and some turnovers, and to get Todd Gurley going behind this offensive line. Alright, so heading into the gameplay, we get the ball first. Like I said, our goal was to establish the run game early, and we do so by running 3 straight plays with Gurley. And eventually we get into we actually get into a pickle here. We get into a very early 4th and inches here, but as bad as it sounds, it's Madden, so we go for it with the QB sneak and get a new set of downs. Continuing on the next set of downs, we roll with a run play first down, 2nd and 7. We throw a risky pass over the middle of the field. It gets broken up, but on 3rd and 7, we find our man Tavon Austin yet again underneath. He uses his speed and he's gone. He's all the way down to the 29-yard line for a 36-yard gain. Next play, we go with Gurley again, get a healthy 15 yards on the inside zone carry. Offensive line came out looking much better this week. Not sure what really happened against the Bucs, but here on 2nd and 2, we run a slant play. Nobody's open, so we roll out to the right with Eric Reed, take it 5 yards in for the touchdown and the early 7-0 lead. Now out come Eli and the rest of the Giants for their first drive of the game. First play, we immediately see an improvement from last week and stuff the run, but second play, Eli does what he does best and throws up a prayer to none other than Odell Beckham Jr., who aggressive catches us for the 35-yard gain. Now on our 37, the Giants puts a quick little 6-yard run to the outside. Nice tackle by our safety in the open field. Next play, Eli goes for the face catch again, this time in the end zone, but TJ McDonald is there to break it up. 3rd and 4, big play, but we give up the short little out route to Larry Donnell, who gets just enough for the first down, taken down right there. The drive continues as Eli slips a short curl in between both my user and another defender. And then the next play we get caught offside, so Eli takes a shot to Larry Donnell, who somehow comes up with a catch again, being draped by a defender. 1st and goal now, we're anticipating run plays, we get one, but Eli throws a short little 4-yard comebacker to Larry Donnell here, and that's going to bring the Giants down to the 2 after staying in the pocket forever. 3rd and goal now on the 2, and on 3rd down, Shane Vereen walks it in to tie this game at 7. We come back onto the field looking to march down the field via the passes. We come out in 5 wide, but hold the ball and take a huge sack. 2nd and 17. I think I can hit our slot man on the vertical route and try to precision pass it upwards, but it is picked off by JT Thomas, and we give the Giants great field position. Next play, we go for the big hit stick right there, what we miss, and it proves really costly as Shane Vereen sees nothing but green. It goes all the way down to our 4-yard line for a 35-yard run. For the next 2 plays here, the Giants run some run plays, but we blow them up with some blitzes. And then on 3rd and goal on the 8-yard line, Eli Manning finds Victor Cruz with a slant route for the touchdown and puts them on the lead. It's 14-7. Our mistake has put us down 14-7, but there is still plenty of time left in this game. We come out running the ball as Todd Gurley finds the hole up the middle for 9. Next play, we toss it to the outside and pick up the first down and some more. Next play, we shoot it right back up the middle and get another nice gain of 6 as Todd Gurley is really finding the holes right now. We drop back here for the first time on the drive, but see nobody is open. Take off with Eric Reed for 12 yards. We love Eric Reed for this reason. He's got some speed and a great arm. He's really going to be the future of our franchise. Right here, we start going to the airs. We hit Josh Gordon on the drag route to the left. And then the very next play, we decide to switch it up, and we hit Tavon Austin with our signature drag route to the right. He gets taken down. He probably could have got another 10 yards if he wasn't taken down there. But we throw an extremely risky, dumb slant route here, and we somehow come up with a catch. Next play, we feel the pressure coming, but we're just able to get it off to Jared Cook in the flat route for another first down, a little bit more. Now in the red zone, we try to run the ball with Todd Gurley. Right here, we get stuffed. Next play, we would think that we would pass it, but we come right back with Trey Mason up the middle and make it a manageable 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6, we're looking for Cook on the corner route, but I make a terrible read, and the ball is picked off again on the 1-yard line. And that puts us in awful positioning. First play on the 1 yard line here, and we're sending the house. However, Shane Vereen is able to bust it to the outside and get the Giants backs out from against the wall. Next play, we send some pressure, hit Eli Manning as he throws. Third down, they run a play action. They find Odell Beckham Jr. wide open across the middle of the field. First down here, we need a big play, and we get it as Rodney McLeod jumps the lobbed pass by Eli Manning, picks it off, and puts us right back into position to tie this game. First down, we roll out to the right on the play action. We're waiting, baiting the linebacker, and we finally hit Brian Quick in stride as a 16-yard pass. Next, we run the 4 verticals concept. We hit Tavon Austin across the middle, who just gets dragged down at the 1 yard line. We try to punch it in with Todd Gurley, but it's stuffed. And now 2nd and goal, we toss the ball to the outside. We run it in. We tie this game up at 14-14. 1:18 left in the half, and here come the Giants, but Eli throws it right to my user as James Laurinaitis gets the pick, putting us right back into the end zone. Toss play here on first down gets blown up for 2nd and 16. We need to take advantage of this. We hit the flat route right here to Jared Cook to try to make it a much easier 3rd down conversion. We get all the way down to 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3, we throw a ball right over the middle. It gets tipped and picked off. Coming out of halftime, the Giants have the ball. Possibly the ugliest half of Madden I've ever played in my life, but luckily the Giants were just as worse. With a tie game and only 20 minutes to go, the team who fixes their turnover issues is going to be the one that comes out on top. 1st and 10 here, Eli barely gets past Ogletree and hits Donnell on the short stick route. Next play, they try to run the ball, but we blow it up and send this thing to 3rd and 4. We run a man defense and lock up, but somebody blows their coverage, and Shane Vereen, possibly the best receiving running back there is left wide open for Eli on the wheel route. Knocking on our end zone now, Eli's looking for Dwayne Harris, but he finds my user instead and gets picked off for the 2nd time by Rodney McLeod Jr. at the 22-yard line. We take over here looking to capitalize as Todd Gurley gives us an amazing effort here, diving forward for a 15-yard gain. Next play, he gets stuffed for a 2-yard loss, and now it's 2nd and 11. We run some play action here, sticking in the pocket until the last second possible, hitting our fullback Chris Harkey, who gets the 11-yard gain. 3rd and inches, we give it right back to Harkey, who pushes it forward and moves the chains for us. New set of downs here, we throw a stupid underneath route pass that could have been easily picked off. Thank God it wasn't. 2nd and 10, we run a close screenplay that almost isn't gotten off. Thankfully it is, because with a big block, Trey Mason takes his ball down the sideline for a huge 29-yard gain to the 19-yard line. Right now in the red zone, we hit Brian Quick for a nice 13-yard gain to move us up to the goal line. Next play, we throw a short little dump off pass to Gurley here for no gain. No idea why I ran it. Pretty stupid, to be honest. Next play, we run it right out the middle. Can't get into the end zone. 3rd and 4 here. We find our man once again, Brian Quick, for the underneath route as he gets wrestled into the end zone for 6 and the 21-14 lead. Eli's back on the field now, looking to throw across the middle, but that is batted away. 2nd down now, they run a nice inside zone and pick up 9 yards to make it a manageable 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, they try to just run it and pick up the first, but we have 2 men to bring him down and force the 3 and out. We take over with some good field position at the 38, getting brought down by a suction tackle that would have been a huge gain there. We run the ball to make it a manageable 3rd and 8, and here we throw the ball to Tavon Austin on the underneath route. He could easily pick up the first down, but our own man trips him. Pissed off at what just happened, I stupidly go for it on 4th down. We get stuffed at our own 47. Eli has great field position, but decides to do nothing with it as he throws it right to my user again. James Laurinaitis with his 2nd pick on the game and saving our asses. We run the ball here and get stuffed. 2nd and 9, we decide to go airborne. Nobody is open, so we roll out to the left. The linebacker finally bites. We hit Jared Cook, who rolls upfield, gets a great block from Josh Gordon, and takes the entire play for 42 yards. Here we run a play action and toss up a dangerous throw, but yet again, Jared Cook comes down with the one-handed catch, running out of bounds at the 3-yard line. We're now knocking on the doorstep. We try to continuously punch it in once and twice with Gurley. We get denied twice, and then we play no more games. We just QB sneak it in with Eric Reed and get 2-score lead now. Little under 8 minutes now, and we have a healthy 14-point lead. We get hit here with an 11-yard curl route to a wide-open Victor Cruz to start off the drive. Next play, Eli squeaks it just by my user, and now just in 2 plays, the Giants are already in our territory. Next play, Eli tries to hit us with that famous aggressive catch to Odell again, but our secondary is having nothing of it. Next play, I see the 4 verticals coming from a mile away, but the pick bounces off our hands, and that would prove costly. The next play, we leave to Eli way too much time in the pocket. He just fires it up to Larry Donnell in the end zone. 37-yard face catch, and they are within 7 due to that. Now this game got a lot more interesting and closer because of that. So we have one objective: run the ball and chew the damn clock. We're sick of the lob passes that can't get batted down, and we're not taking any chance with Odell Beckham Jr. or Superman Larry Donnell. We're trying to ensure that this is the last drive of the game when we're riding on our running game. Big third down here, and we get it from Todd Gurley and our offensive line with a push up the middle, and now just tick, tick, tick. The clock is down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We're still going. Trey Mason in the game now. We give him an inside zone up the middle. He makes one cut to the right, and he breaks the safety's ankles, and Trey Mason is taking this 49 yards to the house for the 2-touchdown lead and the security points. We've killed clock and have our 14-point lead back at this point. Eli and the Giants have a little under 3 minutes to make the miraculous 14-point comeback, which really doesn't seem possible at this point. 2nd and 3 after that amazing snap from Larry Donnell, we get hit with the stick play that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Next play, Eli throws a dangerous stick route that could have been picked easily, but it takes us to 2nd and 10 where he hits the open man on the verticals and puts the G-man on our 34. 1st and 10, they try to run a short little flat route, but apparently the receiver is unresponsive and it doinks off his helmet. Next play, they catch us way off guard and hit a 19-yard screen play all the way down to our 15-yard line. 1st and 10, they go verticals for an end zone shot, but we are all over it, and Eli gets picked off for the 5th time this game in the end zone for the touchback and pretty much ices the game. We get the ball back and do the usual. We run 3 straight run plays. However, they all go for losses, and with the Giants' timeouts, we only take 7 seconds off the clock. We punt it right back to the Giants, and they take over with a minute left. Right here, they run a short flat route, but they stay in bounds, which causes them on 2nd down to spike the ball. 3rd and 10, we get caught napping, and you get hit with a ball over the top for 30 yards down to our 15-yard line. 29 seconds remain, and Eli runs a play action. He waits and he throws it up, and yes, of course, we get hit with another aggressive catch touchdown by Odell Beckham Jr. So it all came down to the onside kick, which thankfully we recovered. With this, we were able to just kneel the ball out, win the game, and then finally improve our Los Angeles Rams to a 2-0 record on the season.
What's